Money makes the world go round, or does it? Not all currencies are created equal. Some are about as useful as a chocolate fire guard. We're talking currencies so weak they're practically worthless. Today we're counting down the top 10 most worthless currencies in the world. And as always, there will be at least 3 opportunities to laugh at the misfortune of others along the way. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 10, we have the Guinean franc. Guinea on the west coast of Africa is sitting on a potential gold mine. Not an actual gold mine, although they have those too. I'm talking about bauxite, the main ingredient in aluminum. But years of creative economic management have left the Guinean franc about as stable as a newborn giraffe on roller skates. A few thousand francs will barely buy you a baguette. Next up, at number 9, is the Lao kip. Laos, a landlocked country in Southeast Asia, is known for its stunning natural beauty and laid-back atmosphere. Despite being one of the poorest countries in the region, Laos has managed to keep its currency afloat. But the value of the kip itself is weak. Buying a simple souvenir requires a stack of bills that would make Pablo Escobar blush. You need a wheelbarrow just to carry your lunch money. Sliding into 8th place, we have the Sierra Leonean leone. Sierra Leone is blessed with natural resources including diamonds and gold. Unfortunately, corruption and economic instability have led to the leone experiencing severe inflation. You need enough leones to make a respectable paper airplane just to buy a cup of coffee. At that point, you're better off just sticking with the paper airplane. It's a currency struggling to keep its head above water. Number 7, the Uzbek som. Uzbekistan, once part of the Soviet Union, was left to fend for itself economically. The result? Inflation so rampant it makes a runaway bouncy castle look pedestrian. The Uzbek som is so devalued that locals carried bags of cash just to buy groceries. It's like trying to win a potato sack race every time they go to the market. A currency in the heart of an economic maelstrom. Number 6, the Congolese franc. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has been ravaged by conflict and corruption. The Congolese franc is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. You need tens of thousands of francs just to buy basic necessities. Even then, you're probably getting ripped off. It's a currency that's seen more downs than ups. Number 5, the Paraguayan guarani. Paraguay's currency, the guarani, is as stable as a Jenga tower after a couple of tequila shots. It's been hit so hard by inflation, it's practically begging for a bailout from monopoly money. Carrying large sums of cash for everyday purchases is common. They even have special bags for it, mostly repurposed potato sacks. A currency that's practically a national sport. Number 4, the Venezuelan bolivar. Venezuela, with the world's largest oil reserves, has an economy circling the drain. The bolivar has become about as valuable as a used napkin. Hyperinflation on a scale that would make Weimar Germany say, "Whoa guys, maybe take it down a notch." A loaf of bread costs thousands of bolivars. A single piece of gum? Better off chewing on a piece of string. Number 3, the Vietnamese dong. Vietnam's economy has been doing surprisingly well, but the dong remains weak. You need a lot of dong to buy even the most basic goods. Enough dong to make a paper airplane that could circumnavigate the globe. It's a currency that just can't seem to catch a break. Better off sticking with the paper airplane. Number 2, the Iranian rial. Iran has been under crippling economic sanctions for decades. The rial has been in free fall for years. A currency so devalued that the government has considered replacing it entirely. It's like putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. At least they're trying. Number 1, the Zimbabwean dollar, the undisputed champion of worthless currencies. At the height of its hyperinflation crisis in 2008, the Zimbabwean dollar was losing value faster than a politician's promise during an election year. A loaf of bread could cost you billions of Zimbabwean dollars. The government eventually abandoned the Zimbabwean dollar, opting for foreign currencies. When your currency becomes a punchline, it's time to go back to the drawing board. And that's our list of the top 10 most worthless currencies. These currencies serve as a reminder of the importance of stable economies and sound financial policies. When a country's currency goes down the drain, it takes more than a wheelbarrow full of cash to pull it back. Thanks for watching. Outro screen with subscribe for more videos appears as the video